ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोकी भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं चित्तदर्पणमार्जनं भवमहाधवग्नि निर्वापनं श्रेयः कैरव चन्द्रिका वितरणं विद्यावधूजीवनम् आनन्दाम्बुधिवर्धनं प्रतिपदं पूर्णामृतस्वादनं सर्वात्मा स्नपनं परं विजयते श्रीकृष्णसङ्कीर्तनं। नामकारी बहुधा निज सर्वशक्ति तत्रार्पितनियमित स्मरणेन कालः एतादृशी तव कृपा भगवन् ममापि दुर्दैवं निदृशम् इह जनेनानुरागः तृणादपि सुनिचेन तरोरपि सहिष्णुना अमानेन मानदेन कीर्तनीय सदा हरि। न धनं न जनं न सुन्दरीं कवितं वा जगदीश कामहे मम जन्मनि जन्मनीश्वरे भवताद्भक्तिरहेतुकी त्वयि। हे नन्दतनुजा किङ्करं पतितं मां विषमे भवाम्बुधो कृपया तव पादपङ्कज स्थितधूळि सदृशं चिन्तये। नयनं गलदश्रुधारया वदनं गद्गद रुद्धया गिरा पुलकेर्निचित्तं वपुः तव नाम ग्रहणे भविष्यति युगायितं निमेषेण चक्षुषा प्रादशायितं शून्यायितं जगत्सर्वं गोविन्दविरहेण आश्लिष्य वा पादरतां पिनस्तु माम् अदर्शनान्मर्महतां करोतु वा यथा तथा वा विदधातु लम्पटो मत्प्राणनाथस्तु सहैव न परः मत्प्राणनाथस्तु सहैव न परः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna, welcome all the devotees. Today's class will be in English. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, second canto, 9th chapter, first verse. Sri Shuka Uvacha Atma Mayamrite Rajan Parasyanu Bhavatmanaha Sagatitartha Sambandha Swapna Darshtrur Ivanjasa. Word to word meaning. Sri Shuka Uvacha, Sri Sukadeva Goswami said, Atma, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Mayam, energy, Rite, without, Rajan, O King, Parasya, of the pure soul, Anubhava Atmanaha, of the purely conscious, no, never. Gati, it can so happen. Artha, meaning. Sambandha, relation with the material body. Swapna, dream. Drashtuhu, of the seer. Iva, like. Anjasa, completely. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Jai Srila Prabhupada. Sri Shukadeva Goswami said, O King, unless one is influenced by the energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, there is no meaning to the relationship of the pure soul in pure consciousness with the material body. That relationship is just like a dreamer's seeing his own body working. So today we will begin the 9th chapter of the 2nd canto. 8th chapter we saw, it began with Raja Uvacha. Here Raja refers to Parikshit. So many times I have already made this point. Parikshit is not just an ordinary king. There are thousands and thousands of kings in the past. Maybe even in the present some kings are there. But Parikshit is not like those kings, ordinary kings. Savai Bhagavato Raja. Bhagavata Raja, a pure devotee. Pandaveyo Maharatha. Bala Kridana, Kai Kridana, Krishna Kridana. A pure devotee ever since his birth, in the womb only he saw the Lord as Paramatma feature. Such an exalted, and the child used to play Krishna Kridanya Yadati. So Parikshit is very, very pure devotee, and he is making inquiries, all intelligent inquiries. To ask questions, one should have intelligence. So you can understand the way Parikshit is asking questions. An exalted personality, Parikshita. And he also tells Shukamuni that please also tell me what I have not asked. Just like in the Bhagavad Gita, we can see Arjuna has put a few questions to Krishna. But Krishna has answered even more things that Arjuna had asked. So this way Parikshit is praying to Shukamuni to please answer even those things which he has not asked. So today's verse begins, Shuka Uvacha, Sri Shuka Uvacha, Shuka Deva Goswami. Swami, Goswami both are same. What does Goswami means? Master of senses. Go means senses and Swami means master. A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami or Goswami, all same. Swami, Swami, Swami means actually they are master of their senses. Not that they are master over some people, master over their senses. So another word is Godas. So becoming servant of the senses. Another is Goswami. So Prabhupada makes a point in one of his lectures that instead of becoming servant of your senses, you should become servant of the master of senses. Now, mostly all of us becoming servant of our senses. Whatever the senses dictate, we will start doing. So Prabhupada is making a very valid point. He is saying that instead of becoming servant of your senses, you should become servant of the master of senses. That is Krishna, Rishikesha. And further what he says, this way you will become master of your senses. If you become servant of the master of senses, that is Rishikesha, and engage all our senses in the Lord's service, this way you will become master of your senses. So you will also become master of your senses. So Sri Shukadeva Goswami said, O king, unless one is influenced by the energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, there is no meaning to the relationship of the pure soul in pure consciousness with the material body. So unless one is influenced by the energy of the Lord, of the Supreme Personality, there is no meaning to the relationship of the pure soul and pure consciousness with the material body. Mana sashtan indriyani prakriti stani karshati. 15.7 Mamayvamsa jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana Mana sashtan indriyani prakriti stani karshati. Originally, all these souls are part and parcel of Krishna, and actually they have got nothing to do with this material body or this material world. But because they have been trapped in this body, dehabhat, trapped in this body, we are becoming forced to satisfy Manaha Sashtan Indriyani, the six senses. 5 eyes, nose, ear, tongue, touch. 6th sense, mind. So actually we have got nothing to do with this body, but because we have been influenced by the 3 modes and become contaminated and thinking ourselves this body, we become trapped like this. The relationship is just like a dreamer seeing his own body working. Now an example is given here. Somebody is dreaming, and in the dream he sees that his body is working. Upon waking up, no, nothing is there. Another example Prabhupada gives. When we go to sleep and we enter into the dream world, there is another body. This body is lying down there on the bed. Another body, the mind, has been created. And this body, we have forgotten. We are in that body. When we wake up in this body. Oh, that's gone. So daytime we are in this body, nighttime we are in that body. So that is false. And this is temporary, illusory. We don't say that this is false. Temporary, illusory, anityam, asukam. This is all. Now we'll go through the purport. What Prabhupada is saying here, quite big purport, we'll go through. Maharaj Parikshit's question as to how a living entity began his material life, although he is apart from the material body and mind, is perfectly answered. I told you just now, 15.7. We are souls, part and parcel of Krishna. We have to serve Krishna. But because we appeared in this world, being influenced by the 3 modes, we become conditioned souls, trapped. Now the whole process of Krishna consciousness is how to become freed from these trappings. How to go back home, back to Godhead. That is the purpose. The spirit soul is distinct from the material conception of his life, but he is absorbed in such material conception because of being influenced by the external energy of the Lord called Atma Maya. Maya means energy. For Maya, Prabhupada gives 3 meanings. One, Maya means energy. Another meaning for Maya means not this. Another meaning of Maya is affection, sneha, affection. So, Here it is referred to Atma Maya, energy of the Lord. Everything is his energy. We Jivatma also are his energy. 4.6. What does Krishna say there? Ajopi sannavyayatma bhutanam ishvaropi san prakartim swamadhisthaya sambhavamya atmamayaya. The Lord has no birth. Ajopi sannavyayatma bhutanam ishvaropi san. Prakritimad, he comes into this material world. Sambhavamya Atma Maya, by my own energy. The Lord appears in this world by his own energy. So here also there is the difference, distinct from the material conception of life. Now again we'll remember two more verses of the Bhagavad Gita. 7.4 and 7.5. 7.4, the Lord is telling about his body, gross body, subtle body. Bhumi apo nalo vayur kham mano buddhi revacha ahankaritiyam manne binna prakriti ashtada. Altogether 8 elements. Earth, water, fire, air, ether. Mind, intelligence, ego. Binna prakriti ashtada. Ashtada means 8. Okay. Then next verse 7.5. Aparayam tvaidas anyam prakritim vidhim me param jiva bhuta mahabhavo yedam dharate jagat. There is another energy of mind which is superior to matter. Aparayam tvaidas anyam prakritim vidhim me param, superior to matter. And what is that? Jiva bhuta mahabhavo, that is the Jivatma, part and parcel of Krishna. Jiva bhuta mahabhavo. Yedam dharati jagat. Because of the presence of the soul, this body is working. Because of the presence of the super soul, supreme soul, the whole world is working. Shunyaitam jagat sarvam govinda virahe name. Without the supreme soul, everything becomes dull, void, shunya, zero. So Prabhupada says, in this world, whatever we see is combination of two, matter and spirit. Now here Prabhupada is writing, we should understand the distinction between matter and spirit. This body is matter. All that we see around is matter. Matter and spirit, what is the difference? Simple. Sat Chit Anand, that is the soul. Eternal, full of knowledge, full of bliss. And this body, Asat, Achit, Niranand, exact opposite. Asat means temporary, Achit, no knowledge, Nirananda, no happiness, no Ananda. The nature of this body. Nature of soul, Satchidananda. So this distinction we should understand. This has already been explained in the first canto in connection with Vyasadeva's realization of the Supreme Lord and his external energy. External energy, internal energy and marginal energy. Three, classified as three. External energy, material energy. Maya, Durga. And internal energy, Lakshmi. And in that, Haladin Shakti, Radha, the pleasure potency. So spiritual energy, material energy, and in between, marginal energy, tatastha shakti. In that, all the jivatmas are coming. So, the soul, being the tatastha shakti of the Lord, it can become influenced or it can exist either in the material energy or in the spiritual energy. Just like amphibians, frog, it can stay in water or out of water. Similarly, we have got choice. Where we want to stay. This material world, already we are experiencing so much misery. Padam padam yat vipadam natesham. Every step there is danger here. So we should decide once and for all that we should leave, quit this material world and go back home, back to Godhead. Yad gatva na nivartante tad dham paramam mama na tad bhasyate suryo na shashanka na pavaka yad gatva na nivartante tad dham paramam mama. Everything is there, very, very clear. We have to open our eyes, open our ears, hear, read, we'll understand. And if you don't, close our eyes, go to bed, sleep. What can be done? Don't waste time. Already what time is gone is gone. Whatever remaining time is there in this body, let us take full advantage. Preparation on the ground, safety in the air. Now whatever we prepare, chanting, reading, hearing, doing worship, all different services, charities, very important. Whatever we are giving is actually Krishna's. What we have got? Nothing. Krishna is just seeing whether he is having the mentality to give or no. All right. He is taking again. He is so kind, Krishna. Everything belongs to him, but still when somebody offers something, Krishna accepts. Charity, all these things, whatever we are doing, Krishna's only it is, and when we give it, it is again credited to our account. This bank balance, Sukruti, this should increase, should become rich, very rich, extremely rich in Sukruti. All material wealth will have to leave here and go. Nothing is going to come with us. But the spiritual wealth is our eternal asset. Nehabhikramana shosti pratyavayo na vidyate swalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. So this spiritual asset is the real asset. Real asset, real estate. It is like gold. Material assets is like iron, plastic. Ravana was materially very rich. Suvarna Lanka. Vibhishana was spiritually rich. Extremely rich. Now how we should become? Like Ravana or Vibhishana? Choice. Duryodhana or Pandavas. We have to make the right choice at the right time. to increase the spiritual wealth. That is our real asset, eternal asset. Nobody can snatch that. So, So Vyasadeva, he saw Krishna when he was doing his meditation. Vyasa is Krishna only. But again he had darshan of Krishna. And he saw Krishna's shadow. Oh, that shadow is material energy, Maya. So Krishna and Krishna's shadow. Shadow means material energy, Maya. So all this has been discussed in the first canto. The external energy is controlled by the Lord, and the living entities are controlled by the external energy, by the will of the Lord. Prabhupada is making another point. He says, material energy, Maya, is controlled by Krishna. And material energy controls all living entities, conditioned souls. And for this, Prabhupada himself has given a very clear example. The husband controls the wife. The wife controls the children. Krishna controls Maya, Mayadish, and Mayadeen, all conditioned souls, trapped. Just like prisoners in the jail are all conditioned there. Now there is a way to come out. Krishna is giving opportunity. Just like prisoners also, there is a rehabilitation program there. Opportunity is given for them to become sane and come out. August 15th, it's coming near already. Today is August 5. Another 10 days, maybe some prisoners will be freed from the jail on that day. Similarly, all are trapped here. And Krishna is making arrangements for our release from this material world. He himself comes personally, or sometimes he will send his representatives, the acharyas, like Madhvacharya came, Bhagavatam Swami came, Prabhupada came, this parampara, just to save the conditioned soul. They come here with the mission of the Lord. They have no other program. Further, therefore, although the living entity is purely conscious of his pure state, he is subordinate to the will of the Lord. He is being influenced by the external energy of the Lord. Actually, we are pure consciousness, pure soul. Pure consciousness, full consciousness means Krishna consciousness. Polluted consciousness means I am this body, this is mine, family, my property, my. Polluted consciousness. Pure consciousness, full consciousness means what? Krishna consciousness. Prabhupada says, sun shine. Nobody says only shine. Sunlight, sunshine. Similarly, consciousness means Krishna consciousness. Now it is polluted. It has to be purified. And this process is to chant the holy names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. As you chant, the holy name should enter through the ear and touch the soul in the heart. Just like air drops, it all goes outside. Okay? What happened? Every drop has to go inside. Every drop of the holy name has to enter inside. And it will go and it will touch the soul. Ear has got direct connection with the heart. So by hearing the holy name, hearing Krishna Katha, the soul is getting touched. Heart begins to melt. So all these effects will come. We are very attentive in our hearing. So further Prabhupada is writing about the Bhagavad Gita verse which we discussed yesterday also. 15.15. What is that? Sarvasya chaham riddhi sannivishto mataha smritir jnanam apohanam cha vedescha sarveraham eva vedyo vedanta krit vedavid eva chaham. I will not go into all details. Krishna is saying, I am residing in everyone's heart. And from me comes remembrance, forgetfulness and knowledge. Of all the Vedas, I am to be known. I am the compiler of Vedas and the knower of Vedas. Okay? So in the Bhagavad Gita 15.15 also same thing is confirmed. The Lord is present within the heart of every living entity, and all the living entities, conscious and consciousness and forgetfulness, are influenced by the Lord. Matah smritir jnanam apohanam cha. If you want to forget Krishna, make choice. Hey, I want to forget Krishna. All right. Krishna makes all arrangement that we forget Him. Just the animals, birds, they are moving around whole day, night, just searching food. Where is Krishna? They don't know anything. Full ignorance. Even human beings. So many people don't know anything. Just like animals they are living. And now if you want to forget Krishna, Krishna makes all arrangement. All right, you can forget me. And if you want to remember Krishna, Krishna will make all arrangements that you will remember Him. Our choice. What do you choose? Krishna helps like that. So we should pray that we may remember Krishna always. That we never forget Him. Smartavya satatam Vishnu Vismartavyo na jatu chit Sarve vidhi nisheda sureta eva kinkaraha. Okay. Now, the next question automatically made will be why the Lord influences the living entity to such consciousness and forgetfulness. The answer is that the Lord clearly wishes that every living entity be in his pure consciousness as a part and parcel of the Lord, and thus be engaged in the loving service of the Lord as he is constitutionally made. But because the living entity is partially independent, also he may not be willing to serve the Lord, but may try to become as independent as the Lord is. Question and answer. Prabhupada has made a question also. Why Krishna influences the soul to become forgetful of Him and become conditioned in this material world? Krishna does not want this. No father wants that the child becomes a loafer, a rascal. No father will want that a child become like this. No. But if the child is persistent, what the father can do? So there is minute independence in the soul. Being part and parcel of Krishna, the soul also has this quality of minute independence. misuse of that minute independence has led us to come into this material world. Now again, we have to make proper use of that independence and surrender to Krishna. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma sucha. There is no force. You surrender or I'll shoot you. No such thing. Voluntarily we have to surrender. No force. Krishna will never interfere in our independence. He will never interfere. Just like Arjuna was instructed the whole Gita. 18.63 Iti te jnana akyatam Ghuyad ghuyataram maya Vimrishayata dasheshena Yate chasi tata kuru. Hey Arjun, I have given you complete instructions now. Deliberate on it fully and do as you like. See, Krishna never interfered with Arjun's independence. Gave him full instructions. Finally, Krishna says, Yate ichasi tata kuru. Now, in your house there are small children. Small children are not given such independence. You want to go to school? Go, otherwise leave. No, there is some force. In the beginning, some force is required. Child doesn't want to go to school. No, by force they send a child. Now, after he has completed, say his school is completed, he's finished his 10th exams over, he's got a marks card, everything, all right. Now father and mother will tell the son, you choose your line. Because now he is intelligent. Small child, what he will understand? Now make your choice. Which college you want to go, it's your choice. Want to go to commerce, want to become CA, want to become a lawyer, want to become an engineer, want to become a doctor, your choice. So similarly, Krishna instructed everything and is giving Arjuna the choice. And Arjuna finally gave answer, 18.73. Nashta moha smritir laptva tat prasadat mayachyuta Sthito asmi gata sandeha karishe vachanam tava. My illusion has gone. Smritir laptva, my memory has come back. Nashtamoha smritir laptva. All this tat prasadat mayachyuta, by your mercy. Prasad means mercy. Sthito asmi, now I am very firm. Gata sandeha, no more doubt. Karishe vachanam tava, I will do exactly what you told. Arjuna did that and they went back to Godhead. Now it is for us. We are also studying the Gita and now we should make the choice. We should do what Krishna has said, then our life will become successful. And if we don't do what Krishna is saying, what will happen? 18.58, Krishna has warned. Macchitta sarva durgani mat prasada tarishyasi ataha chetvam ahankara na soshati vinakshasi. For those who are conscious of me, macchitta, sarva durgani, they can overcome all difficulties in life. Ata chetvam ahankar. Out of false ego, if they act like Duryodhana, na soshati vinakshasi. Krishna instructed her. Duryodhana told him, give back the kingdom to Pandavas. He told Dhritarashtra, he told Karna. None of these fellows listened to what Krishna said. What happened? Vinakshasi. Vinakshasi, Prabhupada has written there in the purport. They will be lost in the whirlpool of birth and death. Whirlpool. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi. We are already stuck. And if we don't listen to Krishna, we will continue in this whirlpool of birth and death. Make the right choice. Krishna is giving instructions. 3 ways. One is through the scriptures. Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad, Shastra, Veda, Purana. Krishna is instructing. Number one. Number 2, He is there within our heart, Paramatma. There also He is giving us instruction. 3, externally from the spiritual master, from devotees. 3 ways Krishna is instructing. And if you don't listen, what can be done? Will you get stuck here only? So we have to take up Krishna consciousness seriously. Chant, I just not told about chanting also. Attending Mangalarti, coming to the temples every Sunday without fail. 7:30 to 9:30, compulsory. Then only we take these steps, then we can make progress. Mangalarti not possible every day, at least once in a while. Some people come here, even at 7 o'clock they come, no problem. 7:30, Sringar Darshan, Guru Puja, at least that much you can do and go back. If you can't come at 5, all right, 7, no problem. So at least this way, slowly, step by step, one has to make progress. And if you don't listen, wrong choice. All the non-devotees, living entities, are desirous of becoming equally as powerful as the Lord, although they do not fit to become so. The living entities are influenced by the will of the Lord because they wanted to become like Him, like a person who thinks of becoming a king without possessing the necessary qualification. Prabhupada, all the souls, the rebellious souls, they thought, why not we become Krishna? Just like somebody unqualified, he wants to become king. I want to become Prime Minister. No qualification. Similarly, they think that we'll also become God. Not possible. Therefore, the first sinful will of the living entity is to become the Lord, and the consequent will of the Lord is that the living entity forgets his factual life and thus dream of the Lord, land of utopia, where he may become one with the Lord. The child cries to have the moon from the mother. And the mother gives the child a mirror to satisfy the crying, disturbing child with the reflection of the moon. So 2 examples Prabhupada is giving. A child is crying, I want a moon, I want a moon. Is it possible? The child mother will give a mirror. Here it is, see? Huh? So similarly, we are becoming attracted by the reflection. 15.1, Urdhva Mula Mada Shak. I won't go into details. So this is a reflection and we become captivated. So another example Prabhupada gave is person is dreaming, and in the dream is seeing that he's become very king and this, rich and that. Actually, there is no sense. He wakes up and sees there is nothing. Both these stages are dreamer's illusion only. There is no necessity of tracing out the history of the living entities desired when they desired this. But the fact is that as soon as he desired it, he was put under the control of the Atma Maya. Now when we became conditioned, what we have to do with that? No sense. Just like example is given, the house is on fire. Now somebody trapped in that house, his only business is try to come out of that fire. No. I want to know who set the fire to this house. Does it make any sense? He will be killed in that. He has to first of all get out from there. Then he may try to find out the cause. Now when we came here, when we became conditioned, what we have got to do with that? Another example is somebody is drowning in water. He fell from the boat. He doesn't know to swim and he's drowning. His friends are giving a helping hand. Come on, catch my hand, I will pull you out. No, first tell me who pushed me here. Who pushed me here into this? What is drowning? What sense it will make? He has to first of all come out. Therefore the living entity in his material condition is dreaming falsely that this is mine and this is I and mine. All illusion. Daydream, night dream. When we are a night dream, this is all not there. Family, property, nothing is there. Night dream is different. We wake up, that is gone and this is going on. The difference is, that is false. This is not false, it is temporary. Like a dream, not a dream, like a dream. Thus only in dream does the misconception I may persist. This continues life after life, as long as the living entity is not purely conscious of his identity as the subordinate part and parcel of the Lord. In his pure consciousness, however, there is no such misconceived dreams. So when we wake up to real consciousness, then there is no more such dreaming. Misconceptions won't be there. But that is eternally the servitor of the Lord in the transcendental love. So we are all souls. We have to serve Krishna with love, transcendental love, not material love, transcendental love, spiritual love, to serve the Lord. That is reality. All this body and this connected to this body, all temporary, illusory. So we'll stop here. Today, Wednesday program in the evening, mostly we will have, because weather is not so rainy. By 1 p.m. I will put in Prabhupada Vani whether the program will be there. If it is raining, then maybe we'll have to cancel. Mostly, I think it will not be cancelled. Let's see what the Lord will sanction. Stop here now. Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Dhanyavad.